What's up, sports bettors? Got another UFC bet that I'm going to share with you. So as I've mentioned, once UFC ends on Saturday, sportsbooks post odds for the upcoming weekend, and typically there's a lot of good betting opportunities. So for Blaydes Aspinall, the fight we're going to be looking at is in the women's flyweight division. We have Mandy Bohm versus Victoria Leonardo. So Bohm is 7-1 in the UFC, Leonardo 8-5. You can take a look at kind of both their profiles. Most of Leonardo's victories have come from submission, whereas Bohm, she's kind of more split. She can win in a lot of ways. But the bet I'm going to be going with is lines have been moving towards Leonardo. So you can see there's a really good bet right here on Leonardo money line at plus 135 odds. So if we click into this, we can see this bet has a 3.27% profit margin, and it looks like it actually just moved down to plus 130. But I gave this out, in the OddsJam Discord. So again, if you want a sports betting community, stuff like that, you can join this community. A lot of it's free. There's also some premium channels, but if you want to ask questions about sports betting, stuff like that, it's in, you can join the community. But anyways, let's get back to it. So as a data-driven sports bettor, we were able to get Leonardo at plus 135 odds, as you can see right here. So I locked in this bet. It had a 3.27% profit margin and 1635 in EV, right? So you just take your profit margin from OddsJam, 3.27%, and you multiply it by your stake, and that gets you your profit margin quantified in dollars. So you can see lines actually have continued to move towards her since I even just pulled up the software to place this video or to do this video. She opened as a pretty big underdog. Now she's down to plus 130 on Caesars. Pinnacle, they were just plus 120. They moved her down to plus 155. Bet online all the way down to plus 155. So all the early action has been coming in on Victoria Leonardo. So again, as a sports bettor, that's exactly what we want to see. And that's exactly what the OddsJam software, the Positive EV sports betting software, will show you. Is when these line movements come in, it will show you where are sportsbooks stale, right? Where are sportsbooks giving you odds that are too good to be true, which was the case with Caesars, giving us plus 135 on Leonardo, right? She's all the way down to plus 120 on most sportsbooks. FanDuel still has her plus 128, which looks a little good as well. So two good spots where you could still bet her. It's not as good as the plus 135, but it's still positive EV at that point. So locked it in. Why do I like it? Plus 135. Bet online, a very sharp sports book. They're only giving us plus 115. Same with Pinnacle now. So high profit margin on this bet. So I went ahead and I locked it in. And we can reload and you can see this bet actually has the same profit margin as when I bet it, but we were able to bet it plus 135. Now it's down to plus 130. So I locked it in. Anyways, hopefully this video was helpful. Early WMMA bet for the upcoming weekend, and let's make some money.